What can you tell me about working for Vince Senior?
Well, Big Senior was a regular gentleman in the sense of businessman. He was a real McCoy. He wasn't tyrant or anything like that. He had class, a lot of class. Like when I say a gentleman, a scholar, when he promised you something, he commits to his promises. You don't even need a contract with him in the sense of saying I'm going to do this and he'll do it as long as you were the person that he's looking for and you follow his way of business. He was great. I can't say one little turner off about Benjamin Senior because I worked here for a lot of years and I never had any problems in the sense of him being the right person to deal with, you know?
Any advice Vince Senior ever gave you that you remember?
No, there's no advice, no, and then there was no advice. When I started in the business, I trained before I even got to work with him in the beginning before even he met me. I had trainings with people that were real pros in the sense of the business, learning how to do it and learning the discipline. I learned quite a bit about that. If you love something and you want it and you have the right people to help you work out and learn the game and you get to work with a person like Vince McMahon who was the right of the type of promoter and that you have no problem in the sense of anything else. I never had a problem with Vince Senior. Never about no attitude at all. Everything was always the right gentleman for talk about anything and never any problem. So there's nothing I can say. He was the best.
What's your opinion on Vince Jr.?
Well, put it this way. you got kids?
I do. 3.
Okay. One could be more spoiled than the other, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I get start with it, but put it this way: the guy gets to go to school to learn the game, to learn how to be a commentator, say, because that's what he was doing when I guess he went to school for that. I don't know. And then he hasn't lived the life that the father lived, that promotional, because he just got it. The father died, and he picks up the promotion, and it's all made up. He didn't have to build it up because it was already there. The biggest territory in the whole wrestling industry, there was Vince McMahon, the biggest promoter. So the father passed away, and bingo, he has the biggest company. He has the money. He has everything. So he becomes a mogul. He becomes the big promoter. And well, he becomes where he doesn't care about any other promoter. He's going to go into your territory and promote because now he's got the TV and he's got the power, and that's what he is. He's not going to worry about you or me or anybody else in the sense of who pays the rent, because he's worrying about his production, and he's going to use whoever he wants, and that's it. There's nothing I could say about whether it's good or bad. He's just a business person who says that I'm going to do this, and then he does it, and he doesn't care who else matters. You go into everybody's territory, promote and take over. What can I say? You could figure it out for yourself. There's nothing to say whether the guy is a good guy or a bad guy or what.
Right.
What has it got to do with that sense?
It's all
And that sense
business.
is all business. You got it. The word business. That's all he is, a businessman. So he's going to worry about making millions, and he, if you're good, he'll use you. If you can produce, if you can't produce, he'll use you, and that's it. There is no sense. There is no balance in his mind.
Right.
If you're mediocre, he'll use a mediocre. If you're just on up and down, he'll use you on up and down and get rid of you. If you're good, he'll keep you. If you're the greatest, you make more, and that's it. Like you said, he's a businessman.
Right.